Off the Bench with Jacob Hester and Matt Flynn.
Hands to Hester, and Hester, yep, got it, 5 out of 5.
From carrying each other to a natty to carrying each other on the air.
Flynn is back to throw for the end zone goal.
Live from the Raising Cane studio, it's Off the Bench.
All right, welcome back in. OTB hour number 3. Jake, Alondra, Tate, all here with you. No, we have not heard from Matthew in a couple of days. Ever since he stopped hounding me about his stupid Star Wars cards.
We heard from him briefly yesterday after you sent the video of him doing the finger point.
We did. Yeah, so Olivia sent that to me. And she was
Olivia's obsessed with that video.
She loves it. So Olivia was my boss at SiriusXM when I was on the college channel, and LSU's going to be half of their interviews are going to be when I'm on air on OTB, and the other half are going to be when I'm over with Sirius.
Yeah.
And she's like, "Hey, in years past, sometimes you've left and gone and done interviews with LSU with us. Are you going to do that again?" And I said, well, I was like, no, because I can't leave Flynn. Like, he might kill me if I leave him by himself on set. Like, T-Bob didn't care.
Right.
T-Bob was just going to yap. And she goes, yeah, I thought that's what you'd say. All good. She goes, we can't have this situation again. And it was when we were interviewing Cole Payton at the Senior Bowl. It's Flynn's turn for
Taylor,
a question.
can you email it to yourself and pull it up?
And he doesn't have a question.
God.
And he just points at me.
It's funny because he starts off like he's like, so
set it up. He's trying in his brain. He's trying to set up a question.
And the thing is, like, okay, so I was.
Or say yes. Say yes
he
or
said,
no.
Yep. I obviously was in front of y'all, sitting in front of y'all, and I was on my phone doing something, and I hear Flynn start the question.
Yeah.
And then I hear him pause, and I was like, I can't even look right now because I know he's blinking because it was a very long pause. And I was like, oh, no. And I see him out the corner of my eye go like this, do the finger point, and I was like, oh, no, I can't look at you right now. I was getting such secondhand, like, embarrassment.
I felt bad for him.
The thing that cracks me up the most is, like, Flynn knows more about the quarterback position than anybody I know.
And
the funniest part is Cole Payton's probably sitting there like, who the hell told this guy he could come interview a quarterback? He has no idea what he's doing. And it's like, it's Flynn. Like, he knows everything there is to know about it.
It was so
Funny as hell.
He had seen Varsity Blues, though.
Yeah.
Cole had.
That was, like, maybe my favorite Flynn moment of his entire tenure here.
Y'all.
That Pawtuxet, the girl doing the photo shoot in the hotel room.
Oh, the OnlyFans girl, in Mobile. He looks up, and...
We saw some weird stuff in Mobile.
We did. Mobile.
The girl with the pants that literally, I could say it's 9 o'clock. This girl was wearing pants that had, like, patches all over them, and then she would do, like, a little TikTok dance. So if you ever see us going like this, we're making fun of that girl. And she would start off the video like this, and she was wearing these pants that had patches all over it. And what is it? It just said, like, sex or something like that. Like, they were
stuff.
just so aggressive.
The most aggressive
We
stuff.
saw some weird stuff in Mobile.
I mean, the OnlyFans deal,
though. They have, like, a Freemason lodge there. We walked past it.
Yes.
Yeah.
The OnlyFans deal was wild.
Yeah, that was crazy.
That was wild. Like, what are we looking at? We look up and straight up just the wildest photo shoot you've ever seen.
He said, I think that's an Instagram photo shoot. I said, no, I don't think so.
That ain't going on the old IG.
No.
They don't allow that kind of content.
God.
Mm.
That was so good.
Mm-mm.
Wait, I think Tay has the video.
Give me 1 second.
Oh, okay.
All right, I'll tell you about our friends over at Oshner as he looks for this video. Whether you're dealing with a sports injury, joint pain, or just woke up one morning and something didn't feel right, don't wait to get it checked out. The team at Oshner Orthopedics and Sports Medicine is here to help you get back to doing what you love. And if you need care fast, their orthopedics walk-in clinic is located right inside of the Elite Training Complex on Burbank. So right next to us at Elite Training Academy, a walk-in full orthopedic clinic, no appointment necessary. They even offer on-site x-rays so you can get answers fast. Learn more and find a location for you at oshner.org. Oshner Orthopedics and Sports Medicine, keeping you in the game.
All right, we got it.
Okay, this
All right,
is so good.
So this is North Dakota State quarterback Cole Payton. Cole ended up going in the 5th round, I believe, to the Philadelphia Eagles. So he was a draftable quarterback, good college player, a raw college player. So there's a lot you could have gotten to with Cole Payton.
Yeah.
He was certainly a guy that questions should not have been very difficult to come up with until you meet our guy, Matt Flynn.
Been a great resource. So
Yeah.
the yeah. Hold on.
No, play it again. Play it again. Play it again.
Been a great resource. So
Yeah.
the yeah. Hold on.
How dare you?
Bro. I mean, blanked.
This man fighting for his life. That man was in the desert.
Olivia told me
With
she
no
thinks
water in
about
sight.
that once a month.
Like, if I ever tried to get Flynn on with us at SiriusXM, Olivia would be like, Jay,
No.
you remember the video.
She sent me the screenshot of her sitting at TV.
Oh, it's so good.
Poor Cole Payton.
I know.
Like he's probably sitting there like, these guys work together. Like, this guy's got it all figured out. This guy over here to my right can't even
cannot.
ask a question.
Oh. I will say for Flynn, I'll back him up a little bit in the fact that when he got thrown in, he got thrown to the fire.
Yes.
Now, he had some, he had a full football season during Senior Bowl, but we were talking about it the other day. It went from baseball national championship run, like literally at the very end of it, to media days, to football season, to Super Bowl,
Yeah.
Senior Bowl, like kind of craziness.
All of it.
So. So, yeah.
Oh, I can't.
In the chat, did I just witness a stroke?
You did. You witnessed a stroke then, and when he was trying to ask Himolki a question about social media, and she was like, I don't know what you're asking, but I'm going to try to answer it. God love him. He's an idiot, but he's our idiot.
He's our idiot.
And nobody else can call him that but us.
That's right. Oh, man. I wish I would have been here for the Mulkey, though. Because he'll tell you, so it's not like I'm speaking out of turn here. He's intimidated by
Yeah.
Coach.
Yes.
He is intimidated. Look, Coach Mulkey does that to a lot of people.
Mm-hmm.
It's like probably better now, maybe. But
Not after she called
in
him
that
out.
moment, when I wasn't here and he had to interview her by himself, and then she says, I don't really know what you're asking. I hope y'all know what that did to our boy.
He was tore up about it. That was like a whole week of the tripod.
Yeah. Ooh, that's why we're like, hey, get our guy Marler on call here.
I think we could do, and I'm going to ask Matt about this. I think he would agree with me. I think we could do like a rotation. Like Dick Dixon one day,
Yeah.
maybe Marler one day, maybe
Yeah.
on Monday because it's Marler Monday or whatever. We can have
More like
Chris.
half a day.
Yeah. And then we can have like Richard.
Yeah.
Maybe he could get like Aaron Rodgers. I'm just kidding.
Yeah, get Aaron Rodgers, Flynn, you bum.
He's not busy.
What are you doing? He hadn't gone to camp yet. Go get Aaron Rodgers, you bum.
Yeah. Still mad he hasn't like set me up with him, but whatever.
With Aaron?
Yeah.
I think Aaron's married, right?
Allegedly.
We don't know.
I ask Matt all the time. He can't answer.
Even though nobody's actually seen this person, right?
I said,
Isn't
and
that the
you,
story?
yeah, and I
as far as we
said,
know.
and you didn't go to the wedding. You weren't invited. He was like, I don't think anybody was. I was like, that's weird.
Nobody's ever met the girl. Nobody went to the wedding.
No one's seen her.
Do we even know her name?
I think it's allegedly Brittany.
Spears?
Mm-hmm. Either way, he's not wingmanning me. I don't appreciate it.
Oh, the chat's good today. Chat is good today. All right, we will take a break here, and when we come back, we're going to catch up with our guy, Devin Snow, a.k.a. Hold the Mayo, here on OTB.
Off the bench.
All right, go to FABT.com today, FABT.com, First American Bank and Trust. They've been in the game for over a century. You are a face, you are a name, you are a relationship to First American Bank and Trust. It's the way it's always going to be. That's what sets them apart from all these national banks where you're just an account number. Now, if you're wondering, am I going to lose something if I go with a community bank? You're not. If you watch us on YouTube, you see the website, you know their online banking, everything they do there. It's what every other national bank's going to do, right? But they do it with the incredible customer service portion as well. So when you want a loan for your home, for your business, what personal loan, whatever it is, they make the decision. They don't call somebody and ask for permission. They make it right here locally, and that's what sets them apart. And again, the customer service is going to be second to none, and you'll find that out the first time you work with First American Bank and Trust. Go to FABT.com today.
Tigers turn talkers. This is Off the Bench.
All right, welcome back in. OTB here live from the Raising Cane's studio. It is Friday. We are going to catch up with our guy, Devin Snow, a.k.a. Hold the Mayo Now, who is in parts unknown, Louisiana. He's on the road today. Dev, what's going on, brother? How we doing?
Yo, what's up? How we doing?
Doing fantastic. Our boy Flynn is in St. Bart's. Can't hide money. You know what I'm saying?
Wait, where is he at?
St. Bart's.
I ain't never even heard of that. What island's that on?
It is an island.
Oh, okay. St. Bart's?
St. Bart's.
All right, yeah. What?
But it's spelled with an
continent is
H
it
at
by?
the end.
Is it?
It's like
Huh?
it's spelled like St. Barth's, but it's
Oh,
St.
Barth.
Bart's.
I don't know.
Got
But it's spelled like Barth.
Yeah. Let me ask you this: and when you're island picking and you're trying to figure out what island you're gonna go to, how do you wind up at Barth?
You know, that's above my pay grade,
That's
Dev.
above my
Okay. Just thinking like the
My tax
Caymans,
bracket.
all these different islands, and Flynn was like, okay, we're gonna do Barth. We're gonna do the Barth Island.
Hey, it's
Like,
one of those
I-
places, Dev, where you can't be like, hey, I'm going to go from Baton Rouge to Atlanta to St. Bart's. No, you got to go to a different island, and then they take you on a smaller plane to
Yeah.
go to St. Bart's. And so he had to go on 2 different planes just to get to this place.
That checks out, bro. I don't know if this is absolutely true or not, but that definitely checks out. No doubt about it.
All right, Dev. So today we opened up the phone lines, and now we didn't get some of the. We did. We did. We opened them up. Now we didn't get some of the callers that you get because we had 2 rules. You could not be mean to Alondra, and you could not curse. If those things happened, you were going to be bounced. That was our only rules.
Yeah.
But we opened it up because we were trying to get everyone's favorite Tiger Stadium memory. Because we did a station survey, and so everybody that works here kind of gave theirs, and I was like, "What about our listeners? Let's open it up to them." And so we've gone down memory lane a couple of different times today. It's been a lot of fun. So Dev, I know you've got plenty of them. Which one is your favorite?
Easy. '07. This is your game. '07. LSU, Florida. I wouldn't say that wasn't my first LSU home game. It was probably like my third or fourth. So '07, I was 15. Dude, let me tell you, man, from the second that day started into the end, the electricity and I still, and look, LSU's played a lot of monumental football games, right? Especially when you're talking about at home and all that. That game to me, and I don't know how many years it's been. What's it been? Almost 20 years.
Chill, bro.
I don't think there's dude, my bad. I don't think there's, hey, bro, time, man.
Next year will be 20 years.
I just don't think there's ever been a more electric home football game at LSU. I think that was the most electric one, especially when you consider everything that was going on. Nobody was bigger than Tim Tebow at that time. Just in the world. So it was just, I don't know, man. That was, and I've been to so many LSU games, but it's always that right away. As soon as you said memorable Tiger Stadium, I'm like, I already know, dude. It was that for sure.
That game, you're right, because it wasn't just the game. Now, the game itself was incredible. It was the Mad Hatter. It was fake field goals. It was fourth downs. It was the whole deal. It was a comeback. You were down 24-14. And you're right. Like, it was the height of Tebow time. Like, that was his Heisman season. And so, like, he was larger than life. And so to have him in the stadium, he does the whole cell phone celebration when he scores.
Yeah.
All of that adds to the intrigue. And then also USC losing as like a 5 or 6 touchdown favorite to Stanford that night, and Jim Harbaugh coaching Stanford. And when they announced that, the crowd pop of that alone was one of the loudest moments that I've ever heard in Tiger Stadium. So the game, sure, it plays into that, but it was more everything that happened and the people that were involved.
Yeah, and the whole cell phone thing. This is before social media is like what it is, right? So that was like as big of a prank as it got. You know what I'm saying? Like giving out Tebow's cell phone number, everybody calling Tebow. They doing the teabag Tebow at that time. There's so much going on. Mm-hmm. But like to me, that is Saturday night college football. That's just no better example.
I am right there with you, and the stadium has been alive a lot of times since then. But I'm going to be biased in the answer. That one for me to be on the field, that was my answer as well. Like I gave an answer as a player and then as a fan. The 2022 Alabama game, that was a lot of fun just because you score and then you immediately go for 2 to go win the game. So that one as a fan, because I got to share that with my oldest son. But 07 Florida is going to be hard to beat.
Right there with the Florida LSU game is, and I want to say it was probably the same year. I think it was. No, it wasn't. It wasn't. It was a couple years later. But it was the Tennessee LSU game with T-Bob.
Yep. Yeah, that was 2010.
Yeah, okay, yeah. So that was my first year in Baton Rouge. But yeah, dude, I mean, nothing beats that LSU Florida game. I just can't think of anything.
All right, Dev, I'll throw this one to you since you're all things Louisiana sports. What about your favorite memory in the Superdome?
I mean, the easy answer is the comeback game after Katrina, and I was there.
Yep.
That's the easy one.
That one, to me, that might be the greatest stadium environment ever. I mean, that one's hard to explain. Like, unless you lived here, you lived through all that happened, and to think like we'd never see a game in the Superdome again, and then to play it on national TV, to have all the things kind of play out, the block punt, the crowd pop on that, and just to win that game. Like, it didn't matter who the Saints played that day. They could have played the 72 Dolphins, and they were going to win.
Yeah. That game, I'd probably say close with it. Man, it's just so hard to beat that game. It really is. Like, I could sit here and say I was there for the Giants, but this game didn't mean anything. But it was when Breeze and Eli scored a combined 100. It was like 120-something points. It was back when Odell, Eli, it was like the highest scoring game like I've ever been to in my life. That was a crazy game. And then another honorable mention is Falcons Saints Christmas Eve.
Okay.
This was probably 4 or 5 years ago, probably 5 years ago. Christmas Eve, we beat the hell out of the Falcons on Christmas Eve, dude. And it was such a great feeling. So that one's up there too. And then of course the Patriots Saints. When we had just signed Mike McKenzie and Chris McAllister, and Mike McKenzie had the pick on Tom Brady. The Saints routed the Patriots. It was the Super Bowl year. It was that was. Hey man, like we not no joke, we not no fluke, and we're gonna beat y'all favorite team. So that was a big night too.
Dev, it's funny. The Superdome has given me like some of my best memories: winning high school state championships, winning a national championship, watching great Saints memories in that stadium, watching 2019 LSU. But it's also given me my worst 2011 LSU Bama.
Oh Jesus, yeah, I was at Reggie's for that. That's when we couldn't get past the 50. Yeah,
no,
I remember that one.
You watched that at Reggie's?
I watched that one standing up straight, tall at Reggie's, bro. I don't even remember really drinking that much.
You and a bunch of probably 16-year-olds.
Oh, I mean, I was like 19, probably.
No,
but I don't know.
Look, we remember Reggie's. Reggie's had a couple of, it's like, hey, you're not old enough to be in here.
Oh, yeah. Dude, I was in Reggie's 15 years old, man. They had to shut that place down, dude. Thank God. I mean, it was great memories, but definitely should have been shut down.
Oh, man. Catching up with our guy, Devin Snow, a.k.a. Hold the Mayo here on OTB. Dev, we got to ask you about last weekend, UFC. Yep. The card was, it was good. It was leading up to the main event, even Patty finishing, in less than a minute. It was still exciting, but I know that main event hurt your heart.
Well, yeah, I mean, I hate to say it, dude, but I didn't see it going like that, but I definitely saw Max Holloway winning and winning conventionally. But there you go, man, just 5 years in activity, steroids, and all this other stuff. You just can't expect it, man, even if you're the notorious Conor McGregor, dude. It's not – I mean, you can't tell me that injury don't scream, dude, I've been on some juice and my tendons are just cooked. Like, I'm sorry, bro.
Yeah.
Like, it's so quick. I don't know, man. It's sketchy and it's crazy what money does to people, dude.
I know. There's a lot of sketchiness surrounding it. It's like, well, he looked good warming up in the locker room, but then he almost fell over when he took his shoe off. I mean, going and I remember in the moment, Katie and I are watching, and I'm like, kind of like looking at it, and she sees my face. She goes, "Yeah, that was weird." I was like, "What happened?" I was like, "He almost fell down taking his shoe off." She's like, "That doesn't look right." And then so a lot of people are wondering, okay, well, was he hurt? He looked good in the locker room. Did he get hurt in the locker room? Did he get hurt on the way out? Had he been hurt in training? The adrenaline, wore off. Like what? So I don't know. I don't know if he came into it with an injury, but it looked shady.
It was definitely shady, and it don't help. It don't help that after the fact, you don't speak to Rogan. He hops right out. You don't go see a UFC doctor, none of that. Next thing you know, he's limping in the street, on the way to a car to pick him up.
Yeah.
No media, no nothing. I mean, dude, you got to realize, bro, you just got paid, what, $30 million? At the very minimum, we'd like to hear you say something. But no, just same old Twitter. Goes on Twitter later. Same old Conor McGregor, dude. And it's like, you just don't know what to believe, man. You don't know if this dude even loves this stuff anymore. He could have been out of love with it for like years now.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
So it just looked like a guy that when he walked out, because I watched all the pre-fight stuff leading up the week, he actually looked like, bro, he was ready for war.
Yeah.
By Thursday, I was like, this dude's ready. When he walked out, dude, he looked sick. He looked like a ghost.
Yeah, he did. He was pale. Yeah.
Yeah, he looked nervous. He looked everything. He looked like a guy that was trying to keep something from coming out until the very last minute when he walked out and he was like, you know what? We can't hide it no more.
Yeah. Yeah, we're about to get exposed. Yeah. It's like he looked like whenever you knew your parents had you, but you had a little bit of hope that maybe somehow, some way they didn't know, even though in your heart of hearts you knew they knew the whole story, and you're hoping they don't bring it up, and you're just waiting, and as soon as they bring it up, right, your stomach gets into a knot. Well, his stomach got into that knot when the bell rang. Yep,
and that was his face when he walked out. It was shocking. Like, I'm not even looking for him to be looking different, whatever. It was just so shocking where I couldn't help but say right away, I'm like, dude, this dude looks so nervous. So I don't know, man. I think it's it. I think it's over.
Yeah, I think it might be. I think that's all she wrote. He had a hell of a run.
Had a hell of a run. I think he's a little overrated. I'd, put him in maybe the top 10, top 15 as far as actual careers go.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I think it's over with, and that's all right, man. It's all right. Good run.
Is Patty the next McGregor?
Absolutely.
I mean, mic skills, personality, good fighter. I'm all for that, though.
I think he's better because he's so good on the ground. He's better fighter, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Because he really is. He's good standing up. He showed you that against Gaethje in a war. And then, him on the ground, the guy that he faced, French guy, by the way, I'll never bet on a French guy. You don't do that. That's why. Because they do dumb stuff. And the guy shot right at him. And it's like, dude, Patty is going to choke you out, man.
So you don't bet on the French. Not even French soccer either, right? Hopefully you didn't do that.
No, I did think they were going to win, though, but there you go. Look at that. Mbappe, all them dudes just done. Messi is unbelievable. This guy is the most relentless athlete I've ever watched on my television. He really is.
Hey, dude, that dude's inevitable. You know what I mean? Like, he's like Thanos. Like, did you see, so Jude was talking some trash to him, and he, listens to the trash, and he's, trying to, talk to him, and then Jude just keeps talking and kind of walking away and doing hand gestures, and he just gives him that look like, oh, okay, bet, and just walks away, and then lo and behold, he's in the finals again. I mean, he's in the conversation for greatest athletes of all time, not soccer players.
Yeah, I just found myself saying that a lot now. Like, the last few weeks, this is the greatest athlete that I think, especially from a winning perspective, him and Jordan got to be, and Brady.
Yep.
It's
rare air,
crazy,
to say the least.
Yeah, dude. That's why I'm rooting for Argentina. I know a lot of people don't want to see the same old teams, but it's the same thing as the Tom Brady stuff, dude. That's what's going on right now. Messi is that good.
All right, Dev, before we let you go, I know you're on the road today. What do you got coming up? Look, every Monday we used to talk about RB&R Day, but now we have you on Fridays, and I know you're cooking up something. I've seen some of the video game stuff you've got going on right now, but for our listeners that used to follow every single Monday, what is going on in the world of Dev right now?
Yeah, I mean, right now we just in off season, so nothing too crazy, but I mean, literally in 2 weeks, we right back into the full swing of football season, the call-in show. It's going to be a great year. Other than that, you got X Games coming up next weekend, Fury fights. I got 2 fighters that I sponsor, Sean King and Merrick, that are fighting on the Fury card. What else? August. I don't know. I'd have to look at a calendar. But anyway, yeah, dude, that's what we got.
Dev, I love it. Hey, Dev, we appreciate you, sir. Hopefully during this football season, Flynn and I were actually talking about this. Maybe one Friday we can get you here in studio with us. And we're going to have – so we talked about this. We're going to have you in studio, and we're going to have Chef Michael Johnson come in. Oh! And I know it's not a Monday, but we thought for old time's sake, maybe a little RB&R Day on a Friday, just this one time. Just have him cook some red beans and rice here for us in studio. So we're trying to get that planned right now. Let us know when you're going to be in Baton Rouge for a game, and we'll get it all worked out.
Yeah, we'll definitely make it happen. I'll eat anything that dude cooks, bro. I mean, seriously.
We also might be at training camp in a.
Oh yeah, Dev. We might be at training camp. Yeah.
Okay, well, yeah. Let me know what days y'all are going, because I'm gonna definitely be at that too.
All right, Dev. We appreciate you, brother.
All right, y'all take care.
All right, our boy Devin Snow, aka Hold the Mayo. We got a lot going on. Got a lot. This next 4 weeks is about to test our will.
It's going to be the most sporadic and spread out that OTB's ever been. Yeah. But it's fine. We're OTB.
Figure it out. We'll get it done. Even if I have to do the show, which actually I was kind of excited about, FaceTiming into the show from Bills camp.
Yeah.
And then Joe Brady's going to walk by, and every time Joe Brady walks by me, he does Go Tigers and Coach O voice.
Yes.
Every time he does.
Oh, that's awesome.
I'll see him at owners meetings, Go Tigers, as he walks by. So he'll come on. We'll get him hop on the FaceTime real quick.
Hell yeah.
All right, we'll take a break. More OTB when we come back here live from the Raising Cane studio.
Off the bench.
All right, go to trashrangers.com. Trash Rangers, residential, commercial trash pickup service. They are going to be So convenient for you. They're going to save you from sleeping on the couch. What do you mean? How many times have you forgotten to put your trash by the street? Let's be honest here. I know I have. It's not a great feeling, right? You're driving away. All of a sudden, you get to the end of the neighborhood and you're like, oh my God, that trash can is out in front of their yard. They didn't forget and you did. Well, guess what? With Trash Rangers, you don't forget. They send you weekly text reminders to put out your trash. And if your trash falls on a holiday, they don't skip you. They actually pick up on Saturday. That's right. They work on the weekends over at Trash Rangers. If you need a roll-off dumpster, give them a call. Hey, here's what I've got going on at my home, at my business. They make sure you have the right size roll-off dumpster. They got the sanitation department. They have got you covered. They're going to keep you off that couch at Trash Rangers, trashrangers.com, trashrangers.com.
From the locker room to the airwaves, it's Off the Bench with Jacob Hester and Matt Flynn.
We're born to disappear. How do I stop myself from being just a number? How will I hold my head to keep from going on? Down to the wire.
All right, welcome back in OTB. Man, this has been a fun Friday. We appreciate you hanging out with us. We appreciate your phone calls. That was a lot of fun. Certainly something that we'd like to do a little bit more of in the future. Maybe pick a day each week, have a topic, and maybe, our station survey can kind of be it, because it's always fun to see different answers from the people that work here in this building, but it's also fun to hear from our listeners. So we certainly enjoyed that, and we appreciate the interaction you gave us there doing that. Because some of those games, we didn't forget about those games, but they don't get brought up as much as the others. Like, I appreciate the Jeray Jenkins Texas A&M game. I appreciate the overtime Tennessee victory 38-31 after you lost to UAB. Those are games that we don't talk about very often, but when you think about it, you're like, oh yeah, that was a great memory. That was a good one. Because, the same 5 or 6 games get kind of thrown around whenever we have a conversation like this. So well done. Everybody knew the assignment, and they went out there and they gave us some good memories. 07 Virginia Tech. It's another good one.
Dude, that game. I remember the first time they had skydivers that I saw in the stadium come down, land with the flag.
Them fellas coming down from the sky. Yeah. Dad. I'm just kidding. That wasn't Tay-Tay.
Nah.
I imagine him. Have y'all seen Shrek? I think it's Forever After the fourth one.
Probably.
The little boy that's like, do the roar.
Oh my gosh.
And then he's like, I love you, Daddy. That was Taylor back in the day.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Like Taylor thought his dad is the one who sent the skydivers, and he probably was like,
funny.
I love you, Daddy.
That is so funny. After we saw that, I think it was probably Knox that was that age to see that. I would just randomly around the house, do the roar.
Literally. And so I was telling, Rivers had told me that her kids had seen the first Shrek or whatever. And I was like, wait, have you seen the one where he's like, do the roar? And she's like, no, I've never seen it. And then she went and watched it. And she was like, why did you sound exactly like that little boy? And I was like, no, it's because it used to be a thing for me.
Moment.
Yeah.
It was me. I looked over. I looked over after they landed on the field. I was like, Daddy, you did all that for me.
Hey, dog, Daddy. I appreciate it, Daddy. God, there's some. I think it wasn't Shrek. I think it was because Puss in Boots was in Shrek.
Yeah,
it's a spinoff.
And then he had his own movie, right?
Yep.
Because he had a movie where he had Humpty Dumpty was in it, right? God, that was. And he
Puss
was
in
like,
Boots was the spinoff.
Because he's like, he went to prison for something. Humpty Dumpty did. And he's like, let me tell you something, Puss in Boots. Like what they do in this prison, I'll tell you this, it's not over easy. And then the cat goes, oh. Oh, we used to do that too. Oh, it's so good.
Man, Shrek is so funny.
It's good, yeah.
Shrek the Third is hilarious too. When the king's dying.
Yeah.
But then they keep thinking he's dead, and then he comes back out.
Shout out Shrek.
Shout out to Shrek.
I didn't know there was a new
Elite
Minions movie.
Children.
Dude, they got like 5 of those
I didn't
now.
know there was a new one.
They're catching Fast and Furious.
Yeah, some of the kids went and saw. They're like, yeah, the new Minion movie. Like, have they got another Minion movie?
Yeah.
Apparently so.
Harlow's in the Minions now, so now we're watching Minions all the time.
Yeah.
The olders are going to watch the new Minion movie. I'm like, what are we doing?
I mean, I love the Minions as much as the next person, but
is this 4 or 5?
I think it's 5.
5
Maybe.
Minion movies?
Let me see.
Or 4 and then however many Despicable Me
Well,
they're in.
that's what I
12.
was gonna say. Is I love the Despicable Me.
Yeah, I like them
movies.
all. I'm not gonna hate on them, but
There's only 2. But I
there's
guess
no
4,
way. There's no way. There's only 2.
So there's 4 Despicable Me's, and then there's 2 Minion movies.
Okay.
Is
so,
one
I
of
mean,
the
that's-
Despicable Me's like Rise of the Minions though?
Minions is the Rise of Gru. Like the one that just came out
Alright.
is Minions Rise of Gru.
I don't
But yeah,
believe that.
maybe one of them was.
Google's lying to us. There's no way.
Yeah, the second.
Wait, the live action Moana movie's out too? I'm behind.
I didn't know they had that.
I didn't either.
Well, I knew they were doing it. I didn't know it was even remotely close to being released. I don't know. I don't know how good that's
Is
gonna
The
be.
Rock in it?
Yes. Because I love Moana. I don't know. Yeah, that's a good
I've
one.
actually never seen it.
That's a good one. I like it. Well, when you got kiddos, you've seen every Disney movie.
I'm going to catch up on them for sure. That's happening.
And when Razor gets one that you like, you're going to hold on to that moment for as long as you can. Because there's going to be one you don't like. And you're going to have to watch that ish over and over and over again. So, like, Harlow went from, like, stuff that wasn't really me to, Dad, let's go watch Cars. Lightning McQueen. I'm like, hell yeah.
Let's go watch
Let's
Cars.
go watch Cars. I can get behind that.
Yeah.
And then, so now she's in Minions. I'm like, I can get behind that as well.
Yeah.
So when they get one, you hold on to, because there's going to be one that you're like, if I hear that one more time, I'm going to throw this TV out the window.
I'm trying
do
to
like
think what my
Cars.
sister was obsessed with, because I was old enough to where like she was a baby and I could remember, but I think mostly she just watched Dora. Like she was obsessed with Dora. Everything Dora.
Dora, 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 the Explorer.
She talks to everybody like they're stupid. They're like, what should we do here?
Yeah.
How many quarters for this?
Like, just whatever y'all do, whenever y'all have children, which
Tay-Tay.
Tay for you is coming up,
It
don't
is.
let them watch Caillou.
Caillou.
Caillou, whatever you
What is
do,
that?
it is the most whiny, ball-headed little bastard you've ever met. I think it's a Canadian production. That explains a lot. Do not let them watch that, please.
All right, we're gonna black out the Caillou
Just
channel.
don't do it, and you'll know exactly why. Like if you ever find your way to it, just abort mission real quick. It's not great. All right, so here's what we're gonna do on this Friday. I'm gonna tell you about our friends over at Pala, and then we're also going to have an extended Ask the Bench. And when I say extended, we actually are just going to take a break on time. So it's not
normal
actually
one.
like anything. It's when we should break all the time. But there was some talk about our friends over at Pala in the chat earlier. Remember, experienced vessel fitters. Pala is looking in their Hammond America fabrication shop. If you can read blueprints, fit ASME pressure vessels, and take pride in your work and craftsmanship, Pala wants to hear from you. Right now, experienced vessel fitters can earn a $1,000 hiring bonus after just 30 days of employment. You'll also get excellent pay, steady overtime with work secured well into 2027, full benefits, paid vacation, and employee ownership through Pala's ESOP program. That's Pala, employee owned, relationship driven, building together, palagroup.com. All right, so we're going to take a break. And when we come back, we are going to answer your questions. Let's get to as many Ask the Bench questions as we can to wrap up not only today's show, but we're going to be on the road next week. Hell, the next time you hear from Tay-Tay, he might be a dad. A lot going on here on OTB. We'll close it out when we come back.
Off the bench.
All right, go to GCOPnet.com. Today, that is Gulf Coast Office Products, your unquestioned leader in all things office solutions, technology, customer service. They've got 4 locations in Louisiana, Baton Rouge, Lafayette, New Orleans, and the North Shore here to serve you. So if you're a bank, a university, a law firm, an engineering firm, you are someone that deals with documents, and documents are your lifeline. You know you can't wait. You know you can't be down. and you're never going to be down when you work with our friends over at GCOP. So go to the website today, check out all the bells, all the whistles, all the latest technology and equipment that they have over there, and just know when you work with them, customer service is number one. When we met with Trey Bill for the very first time, he started the meeting and ended the meeting talking about their customer service and what they want to do for you, and that's whoever it is. Doesn't matter who you are, you're going to get that at gcopnet.com.
2007 champs, purple and gold to the core. This is Off the Bench with Hester and Flynn, Baton Rouge's go-to for all things Louisiana sports.
Man, Lenny Kravitz still guy's fastball, man.
He still looks great. Wait, did you see a video of him working out in leather pants?
Yeah, I did. Of course he does.
That's aggressive.
Lenny, what are you doing?
Yeah, that's.
He's jacked.
He is.
Works for him.
He still looks really good. I gotta
Looks like
say
he's like probably 40.
He's
Yeah.
Definitely in his upper 50s.
he's a couple years away from his daughter just looking older than him.
Yeah.
It's gonna happen at some point.
Sexiest music of all time.
Lenny,
It's pretty sexy.
he's in the category.
Yeah.
He's a nominee.
Yes.
No doubt about it. I guess like mainstream wise, for sure. That's a good question. I have to think about that. I have to think about that. I want to throw a
Top
name
5
out
sexy
there.
artists.
Lenny Kravitz is in there for sure.
Not looks wise, music.
No, some of the
wise.
music, yeah, the vibe.
I would like to nominate Van Halen for it.
Van Halen, not Van Hagar.
No, I'm not a Van Hagar girly.
We are only 50 days, 8 hours from LSU's Lane Train. Okay, let's go. All aboard. Ask the bench, Hester, what is the best soccer league to watch? The EPL is great. I love waking up Saturday mornings and watching the EPL, and you're going to know a lot of the names. But if you're looking for a little bit more grit, if you're looking for a little bit different style, the Bundesliga in Germany would be the way that I would go. Hashtag Ask the Bench. What's a good movie to watch with two boys aged 10 and 13, something from the 80s or 90s?
Rookie of the Year. Because Huck just watched it and he really liked it. And he's
did.
what, 9?
I would say the 13-year-old throws a little bit of a wrench in there because you got to have
True.
something. You got to have something.
Red Dawn.
God, I love Red Dawn. Gosh, this is tough. They've probably already seen The Sandlot.
Yeah, for sure.
I'm going to think about that one.
I don't know.
That's a
Start the
great
Marvel
question,
series.
Ooh,
Like, start all the Marvel movies.
That's a good call.
Yeah.
You could do that. You for
Like,
sure
start with
could do
Captain
that.
America.
Yeah, that's a good call, Alondra. I would say you could do that.
Like, I would say in the order it happened, not in the order they came out.
Right, the order that you're supposed to watch it in. Hashtag Ask the Bench. My 3-year-old had his first T-ball practice yesterday, and his first game is tomorrow. How soon can I expect him to play like A-Rod?
Depending on his coaching.
Should be.
A-Rod was on some extra stuff there. Remember that. He had some libations, if you will, to help him hit the ball really far. So I don't think you want to do that at 3. Be more like Chipper
I would
Jones.
say immediately.
Hashtag Ask the Bench. Who you got in the final for the World Cup?
Spain.
I said Argentina the other
Spain.
day, so I'm going to go Argentina, even though Spain's probably going to park the bus and
España.
sit there and try to win 1-0. Either way, though, well deserved for whoever wins that. It's two of the top teams in the world.
If Spain wins, I feel like I can claim it since my last name's Villarreal, and there's a state in Spain called Villarreal.
Yeah,
There you go.
true.
I'm claiming the win.
You
True.
practically
There's a
won.
club. Villarreal's a big
Yeah.
major club in
That's
Spain.
who I root for.
Obviously. Back to the movie thing. I thought about it real quick.
Okay.
Rocky 4. I think a 10 and 13-year-old would appreciate Rocky 4.
Yeah.
At
Yeah.
least mine would. I have a 10 and a 13-year-old. I have all ages. But mine would
They'd
appreciate Rocky
any
4.
of them, honestly.
I mean, I don't know how Taylor feels about it because it's a bunch of like America
America.
stuff. But
I mean, I said Red Dawn. So.
Waterboy's a good one too. I let my 10-year-old watch Waterboy for the first time the other day. He loved it.
Yeah, easy watch, too.
Very easy watch.
We are.
The original Top Gun, either Top Gun, America.
I'm trying to think of what I like to. Napoleon Dynamite's great.
Tina, you
For
fat
the-
lord. Tina, you need a bath. Hashtag Ask the Bench. If you only had 2 days in San Diego, what would you do? Oh, man, that is such a great question. There's so many great things to do. I mean, the food, the Gaslamp District downtown, Petco Park's incredible. Coronado's incredible. It's all right there. Pacific Beach is right there. I don't know. 2 days is going to be enough time. Go to Coronado Island. I think you'll like that. And as you're going over the bridge from San Diego to Coronado, take a look. Go right before you get to Coronado. Take a look to your left. You're going to see the Navy SEALs working out. It's going to be badass. Kind of need to go to San Diego. Going to LA in a couple weeks, but not San Diego.
What can we do in San Diego that we could use that as an excuse to do a remote there?
I don't know. I mean, because we don't play San Diego State in
No.
anything. There's nothing.
No.
There's nothing. The Chargers have training camp there for a couple of days, but I'd be the only one that would probably be interested in that.
Saints
They're going back to
them.
San Diego. I think this might be the first time or the second year they've gone back to San Diego for training camp for a couple of days since they left the town. Because Harbaugh used to be the coach at the University of San Diego, so they host it there.
Yeah, that makes sense.
But hit me up on social media. I'll give you a list of restaurants. Go to Lou and Mickey's if you're downtown. It's great. It's fantastic. I think about it often. Hashtag Ask the Bench. Last one. Favorite board game?
That's a good
Candyland.
question.
Risk.
Like a Candyland.
I don't know. I love so many of them.
Monopoly.
Pictionary.
Who knows the best game?
True.
We love you. Go America.
Off the bench.
All right, go to BayouAutomotive.com, BayouAutomotive.com. Ford, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram, a little bit of everything down there in Laplace, Louisiana. Now, we would fully encourage you to go down to see them in Laplace. It's an incredible dealership, but you don't have to. If you were sitting there right now and you're at your desk or you're at your home and you're on your phone, you're on your computer, and you want to check out a new vehicle and purchase a new vehicle online, you can do that at BayouAutomotive.com. They'll deliver the vehicle to you. And once you buy, remember this, you need maintenance. They pick your vehicle up, they give you a loaner, and they bring your vehicle back. Incredible service that you get from Bayou Automotive. Now, you can buy any vehicle from Bayou Automotive, but I want to steer you towards the Black Widow package. They do it better than anybody in the country. And when you drive one of the Black Widow packages, everybody knows what it is. It is a showstopper on the road. Jeep, Ram, Ford, they got it in multiple makes and models. BayouAutomotive.com.